Hello friends. I wanted to do this third video on my place of residence, my apartment, the place I'm calling home for right now. And I wanted to share with you my experience in relation to learning some tools that I've learned again from Jen Sincero, author of You Are a Badass. And in my last video, I talked about when connecting with the universe and manifesting, for those of you who have tried it and experienced the outcome. I'm with you. And for those of you who have not done it, I'd encourage you to think about the possibility and the potentials that are out there for sending out vibrations into the universe in relation to your intentions and allowing the universe to help you find and discover what it is you're looking for. So with that, I just want to jump in and say that, back on June 1st, I came down to San Juan, Puerto Rico. I had secured a very affordable small studio Airbnb, and I actually reserved it for 3 months because I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen once I got to Puerto Rico. Was I going to like it, not like it, what was going to happen? I mean, I assumed I was going to like it. It's the beach, it's warm, it's nice, so why wouldn't I like it? But anyhow, got down here. My husband came along with me, and we crashed at the Airbnb. It was very comfortable, convenient. It wasn't directly located in the city part of San Juan. I would do like a 10-minute walk to the train station. I would get onto the train Urbano for a 10-minute ride, and then I'd hop on a scooter, and then I'd be downtown, so to speak, near the co-working space, my gym. And then maybe another 10-minute walk to the beach. But I knew that that wasn't necessarily going to be the place for me to stay long term. I wanted to get out of an Airbnb and I wanted to get into a residence, in part because as I'm developing my business, my consulting, coaching, and project development business through my co-working space, having a place of residence is really important. And you can't really do that at an Airbnb. So part of the really frank and honest conversation that my husband and I had the weekend that we had come down to San Juan was this piece, right? So what do I do? So I'm in an Airbnb. I believe that my next step is to establish a residence so that I can lift up my goal and desire to really launch this business and be successful. But in order to do that, I need to take action steps to make that happen. And so talking about it, he was supportive, and so I began to search. And taking from one of the lessons that I had learned from Jen Sincero in her book was to really articulate, what am I looking for, right? So after having that conversation with my husband, and thinking about what it was I wanted to acquire as far as an apartment, I got very specific and I literally wrote it down in my journal. And so I just want to share kind of word for word what I wrote down in my journal. And so it says, I'll trust the universe, my intuition, knowing, and guidance from others to land in a furnished studio, one bedroom apartment in San Juan, close to public transportation, affordable, being less than $1,000 a month, near a grocery store, and my new community and co-working space, where it's kind of a prideful area, where I can be out and gay without having any concerns. And I wanted to secure that space by September 1st. So what I did soon after I wrote down that very specific mantra, very specific intention about securing an apartment, I got on to classifieds here in San Juan, which is kind of how everything happens. And it's a website, and you go in, you put in an apartment, you start doing a search, and this apartment popped up where I currently am. And there was just, it spoke to me because of all the natural light, It was in a perfect part of San Juan, Santurce, which is a really cool artsy area, lots of diversity. And it's literally like a 10-minute walk to my co-working space, to my gym, to the grocery store, maybe a 10-minute run to the beach. And it really was perfect. And so I reached out to the landlord and I was like, or actually it was the realtor that I had reached out to, and was able to secure an opportunity to come and check out the space the same day that it was posted online. And so I got here, I looked at it, it just felt right, perfect. So if you are following me on Instagram and or Facebook, you can see pictures of my new apartment and the Airbnb where I was. But I've been trying to post those and you can see kind of more detail as far as what the layout looks like and all of that. But getting back to, the realtor had explained to me that, basically this is an older woman's condo that she owns, and she's elderly, and she has a daughter who was taking care of her and wanted to take care of her better, but in South Florida. And so the mom moved out and in with her daughter in Florida, and in essence kind of freed up this space. I understand that there was actually another tenant that lived here before me as well, but aside from that, it just had opened up, and I was able to communicate with the realtor as well as with the mom and the daughter that this space really spoke to me, that it appeared to be kind of a perfect setting and location, and all the natural light was incredible, and that I promised with all my heart that I would do my best to really care for this property and respect it. And kind of long story short, after I had kind of my first conversation with the landlord, after I secured the apartment and signed the lease, that she was really concerned because the prior tenant didn't treat the place very well. And when I had spoke to her that I had every intention to treat the apartment, her mom's place, with care, it was kind of an answer to a prayer she had. And so for me, I said, this was kind of an answer to a prayer I had too. And so we made this really cool connection. And, just yesterday I moved in. It's been, it's not a bed of roses, but it's incredible. I have a plumber actually coming by today because I have a washer that is clogged, but I have every intention of getting that fixed, and that's part of, having an apartment. But I just wanted to share this story with you because I think others can relate to being at a place where you're trying to articulate what you want to accomplish next or what you're looking for, but you're not quite sure how to get there. And so I just wanted to share this as a resource and a tool, that connecting to the universe, getting really specific with yourself and others that are close to you about what your intention is, and writing it down. I've been doing a lot more journaling, and I've been doing a lot more writing in San Juan, so that I can kind of fine-tune thoughts and feelings that I'm having, but also articulate specific goals and objectives and things that I want to try and accomplish for the day, and or to land apartments. So I'm so grateful that I've landed here. So all of my videos moving forward, for the most part, will likely take place from this spot. But I hope that you found this video helpful. It's a little shorter than the other ones, but again, if you'd like to see more information or pictures, you can check out my Facebook and my Instagram page. And I will also post links to that on this video, so you can click to it. But again, I encourage folks to reach out to me. I thank you for taking the time to listen to my story and my experiences, but would also encourage you to feel free to reach out, thoughts, comments, questions. Appreciate the back and forth and all the support. And it's Friday. It's beautiful. I'm gonna try and take some time to go put my feet in the sand, feel the water, get the breeze, and just take good care. And for those of you having a long Juneteenth holiday, I want to recognize that and acknowledge that and lift that up in celebration for folks that are recognizing that holiday weekend. And thank you again for your time. All right, be well and take care.